Today we're taking a look at the new Maddox Bluetooth OBD2 reader from Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight has been pushing their Maddox diagnostic line pretty hard lately, and this one is a phone-based solution. You plug it in, pair it up, and use your phone as the scan tool. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, let's dig in and I'll tell you what I actually think about it. I picked this up at my local Harbor Freight for 55 bucks. Out of the box you get the dongle itself. Pretty small, nothing fancy. It's got your standard OBD2 plug on one end, some indicator lights on the other, and that's about it. There's not a whole lot in the box because the whole idea is that your phone does the heavy lifting. You download their app, Repair Solutions 2. Setup was straightforward and easy. Now, one thing I want to mention real quick, I was able to just pry this thing apart with my bare hands. I was just testing to see how it was made and the corner popped right up. So for a diagnostic tool that might be living in your OBD port, potentially for extended periods of time, that's not great. If this thing can't hold up to me just messing around with it in my hands, I'm not super confident it's going to hold up in the summer connected to your OBD2 port, getting bumped around under the dash. Just something to keep in mind if you plan to use this thing long term. In order for us to hook this thing up, we've got to find your OBD2 port. The OBD2 port is usually under the driver's side kick panel. What you're looking for is a V-shaped connector. You want to match up the shape on the scan tool and just plug it right in. Connection is fine, no issues there. The app pulls up your codes, gives you live data, freeze frame, the usual stuff you'd expect. I let it run for a bit. The Bluetooth connection stayed solid, no dropping out. One thing worth noting is this is a read-only tool. It'll read your codes, it'll clear the codes, but it's not bi-directional, so you're not going to command anything or run any special functions. Just reading, clearing. For most basic check engine light situations, that's fine, but just know that before you consider buying it. Repair Solutions 2 is free to download, and it's what drives the whole experience. When you first open it up, it walks you through adding your vehicle. One of the cooler things I've seen in an app, you have the ability to enter your VIN, and the app will scan it for you. So you just point your camera at it, it reads it and automatically pulls your vehicle profile. From there it builds custom reports for each vehicle you might have, codes, history, everything tied to that VIN. And if you're managing multiple vehicles, you can have them all in there separately, which is actually pretty handy for a home garage situation. The main dashboard gives you your fault codes, live data streams, freeze frame data, and it flags any open recalls or technical service bulletins for your vehicle. That's one of the cool things about having an app that has access to the internet. A lot of handheld scan tools can't do that. The verified fix feature is interesting. It's supposed to show you the most common confirmed repair for whatever code you're dealing with. For somebody who doesn't do this every day, that's genuinely useful. You don't just have to Google the code number anymore. The live data side of things is where it gets a little more limited though. You get your basic PIDs, coolant temp, RPM, fuel trims, O2s, that kind of stuff. But if you're doing anything more advanced like looking at injection timing, or if it's a diesel you need to do a regen, something like that, you're going to hit a wall pretty quick. It's just not built for that type of diagnostics. So who do I think this tool is really for? Because it's not a total wash, it's just not for everybody. If you're a homeowner with one or two personal vehicles and you just want to know why the check engine light come on, this does that. The app is clean, it's easy to navigate, and the VIN-based vehicle reports are a nice way to keep track of things over time. For that use case, 55 bucks isn't terrible, I guess. If you're a do-it-yourselfer who works on their own cars regularly, you might find it limiting pretty fast. The live data isn't deep enough, and the lack of bi-directional controls mean you can't do things like bleed ABS, run a fuel pump prime. You're basically just looking at codes and a handful of sensor data. That's it. If you're a professional tech or you're doing diesel work, this tool really isn't for you. You need something with real bi-directional capability and broader coverage. This Maddox, of course, just isn't up to the competition for those higher end scanners. Here's the thing though, and I wanted to be straight with everybody, because it's kind of the whole point of this channel. Bluetooth OBD2 adapters aren't anything new. They've been around for years. You could go on Amazon right now and find a dozen of these little things for 10 or 15 bucks that basically do the same thing, at the hardware level anyway. The dongle itself is nothing special, and the app they've built around it is really what they're selling you on. And the app is just fine, don't get me wrong. It's cleaner than some of the free stuff out there, and having the TSBs and recall data built in is a nice touch. But when Harbor Freight puts new on the label, I expect something that'll actually move the needle a little bit. This just feels like they put a brand on a pre-existing product. There's also a question of what happens to the app long term. I suppose because it's called Repair Solutions 2 and not 1, that they did have some success with the first one. But some of these apps, you never really know how long they're going to be around. Like I said, the technology and the app is nothing new. We just have a new brand on this one. So in my opinion, save your 55 bucks. Maybe add $20, $30, $40 to that and buy something a little bit better. If you found the video helpful, hit that like button. It really does help the channel out. And thank you for watching.